is I, Wayward Brigand. I'm actually going to be playing a special game. This is a randomizer run for Super Metroid and Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I'm going to change something with that. Oh, wrong button. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is a randomizer run. So literally every weapon of the game is randomized. All of them. But not just for Super Metroid. Also for Link to the Past. So, and the two games actually share inventories. This is what makes this so fascinating. I don't believe I can get through here quite yet. Yep. And there are certain doors and rooms that will teleport you between the two games. So, as you can see, I am now in Link to the Past, and I have no items. You also see that I can carry a few more rupees that may come into play later. My first thing I gotta do is I gotta find items. Ow. Go away. So, there's a chest here, which has power bombs. Awesome. That's useless to me here in Link to the Past, but now I have power bombs. Before I have any other power-ups in Super Metroid, I have power bombs. Now, the thing is, as you see this red knight up here, this is the game that they can't. The way the randomizer is loaded, they can't. You're not going to be able to do the introduction scenes. So, like, Super Metroid started you out on Zebes instead of in the space station. The book! That's actually awesome! Give me a second. Sorry, I had to quell an argument about food. Yep. Okay, give me a second. The joys of parenthood. But I think we're okay now. Like I said, the map is the book is a good thing to find. The hammer. Okay, that's good. That gives me a weapon. Not the most intuitive of weapons, perhaps. And bombs! This is actually not going that badly. I say as I almost die. Okay. Do I want to go after that? There's one last chest to get. Oh, Christ. Crap. There's 2 items I can get down here if I don't get hit. Yeah. There's no bird. There's no bird. Okay. Super missiles. Okay, that's good. Now, one last item to get. I have half a heart. Let's hope I don't get hit. Please be a sword. Or a heart, a full heart would be nice. A heart piece. That's not bad. But that doesn't refill my hearts. Thankfully, falling into the water doesn't hurt you. God dang it. There's one more place up here I could get. want to get to my bombs. There we go. Oh, thank God. Let's see. There's actually a couple more items I can get down here. I guess I'll try. Seven bombs. I better be really accurate with them. Okay. So this is why I said when I better hope I'm accurate. Okay. There's one of them. 4 bombs. God dang it. Crap. Yes. 4 items. A heart piece. 5 more bombs. 100 rupees and a full heart piece. That's not terrible. But now I have no bombs and I can't continue going the way I was gonna go because the only thing I can get going right are fairies. So I have the hammer. Let's see. What I can do is I can game the system a little bit. Start sanctuary. Ah, there. Sanctuary. Okay. They give you nothing. Just replenish. Bug's Nut. Okay, I think the only things you get to the right, you have to have the gloves for. So I'm gonna go to Kakariko Village. There's 2 items to get in Lost Woods. Yeah, I might as well get them. Not that way though. I need the boots for that. Can I beat you by bushes? Yes, I can. Jesus. That's half a sword strike of damage. Dang. Okay, so item 1 is right here. It's what it usually is. Wow, okay. In the non-randomized game, that's actually a heart piece. So, okay. And then the mushroom should be... It's missiles. I now have 5 missiles, 5 super missiles, and 1. Oh, screw you, thief. I now have 5 regular missiles. Ah, crap. 5 regular missiles, 1 power missile, and 1 super missile and power bomb, I think. That's how the upgrades work. I had no idea I could actually do that. And by the way, this is one of the fortune houses. If you go into one of the fortune houses, you get spit out in a different place in Metroid. So there's a litany of items to get, but I need bombs to get most of them. So, well, some of them. More missiles. By the way, that's going to be a theme. The plasma beam? Jesus. An energy tank. And bombs. Oh, good. This is the third one of these runs I've done. This has so far been the most fortunate. By far. More missiles. Again. Expect most of the chests to be rupees and missiles. They're not a bad thing to have, but there's essentials. Like, I need the morph ball. That is an absolute essential. And obviously I need a sword. Okay. I have enough bombs to... Yeah, I have enough bombs to explore all of Kakariko. The screw attack, the reserve tank. 5 rupees. Was that the gravity suit? Or the spring ball? More missiles, okay. Rupees will never hurt. Okay, so long as I use my last bottle. By the way, this guy does not give you a bottle. It gives you an item. So, he normally automatically gives you a bottle. Oh, while I'm over here. I don't have the boots to go get him. More missiles. I have the hammer, so I could go over to the blacksmith shop, but what I don't have is the powder, so I can't get the item from the weird little demon fairy thing. I know Link to the Past a lot more than I know Super Metroid. Ah! This is what I meant when I said I had enough bombs. I knew there were going to be some here. Okay, now that I know that. There. Emergency chicken. The heart piece, which was my 4th. So I haven't even fought any of the dungeons, and I have 6 hearts. That's not bad, actually. Should be one more item to get. You know, he tells you you gotta do something. Get him a bottle. I don't have any bottles yet. If I had the boots, I could go down and get the item from the library. Oh, I just realized I bought that heart from the bottle vendor. Huh. Nothing. I could have sworn there was a house with a chest in it. This one? Or is this one a game? Oh, the game's in the Dark World. Never mind. What am I thinking of then? Because you know, that's a shop. This is the tavern. And this guy... That guy normally gives you something in exchange for something else. Okay, so no need to go over to the blacksmith shop because I don't have the powder. I'm just gonna stop by in here to see what item is on the library. I hope it's not the boots. It's okay, it's a super muscle, something I don't need. That's good. Because an essential item being stuck up there is a really bad thing. You give me anything? What did what a dingus. Okay. Missiles, really? You can have this trash. Yep. Okay, so let me just route this out in my head. I can go down to the desert to pick up the item in that one cave. I can, now that I have the bombs, I can go get where the ice rod is. There's 2 items over there. I cannot go into Zora's Domain yet. I can't go into Death Mountain yet. I really need the lantern for the first dungeon, like really bad. So let's just go see what I can get from the desert and from Lake Hylia. And yes, the game's in Japanese. That's how they did it. I'll have a link in the description for the website. Kind of wish I had a more substantial ranged weapon than bombs, and a more substantial melee weapon than a hammer. But that's what I got. The little shock pickles. So the essential items that I need are the gloves, the boots, and the flippers, and the moon pearl. Those are like absolute essential. Oh, I don't have the gloves, so I can only get one item over here. Grab. Grab. Because this way, in this door, there are only fairies. Okay. This is how you get the ice rod normally. Let's see what we get. The boots! Ah, awesome. Well, that makes one thing easier. Kind of wish I had a sword, but that allows me to get a couple of extra items, like immediately. This has actually been a very lucky run, to be honest. Ah, it's just fairies. Okay. Then I don't have a bottle to catch them in. That was lucky. But this will allow me to get the super missiles, because why not? Wait. That's the arrow game. believe you're supposed to be able to get an item there, but I'm not going to risk it. I have both the book and the boots. Now all I need is the flippers. And the moon pearl. And the mirror. I don't have free reign or Link to the Past. He's supposed to do something when you catch him. Huh. So you need the powder to make that bit way through, right? Let's go talk to Sarasarilla. Whatever his name is, from Ding Dong. I guess there are 2 more chests that I can get in the castle, but I'll come back and get those if I need to. I'm glad I have boots. Boots are going to make navigating so much easier. Ah! Ah! Well, if I can get... I mean, I think I could beat the first boss. Okay. Rupees. The shovel? Super missiles. The shovel allows me to get... where the... Yeah. The shovel allows me to get where the flute normally is. There would be an item there. Okay, and then there's also still one more item to get in the desert, and then I'll be... Technically I could do, now that I have... Since I have the book, I could technically do the desert palace. Technically. Technically. It's up here somewhere. The magic powder. So now I can get the item from the blacksmiths. Wow, this has actually been incredibly lucky. I mean, despite not having a sword or a morph ball, I have plenty of missiles. I have at least 2 things of super missiles, 1 thing of power bombs, but no morph ball. I also have the plasma beam. I have 2 of the 4 essential items for, well, 2 of the 5, I guess, essential items for Zelda. When I get done here, I guess the next step would be going to the Desert Palace and getting the items from the chest there. Now the chests in the dungeons are randomized, but you can always find the map and the compass. Always. He normally gives you half magic. Let's see what he gives me now. 10 arrows. That's okay. See, if I was willing to cheat, I could do Eastern Palace. Because the darkness, which is what you need the lantern for, is just a transparency layer, and I can turn off that layer in what I'm using. But not gonna do that. I'm just trying to think. Is there anything else I could go into the castle? Let's get what we can from the castle, and then I'll call that episode. Because there's still at least 2 chests to get in the castle. Hopefully one of them is the sword. But one of them is contingent on getting a small key. Crap. I don't know how they didn't attack me. Missiles. Okay, never mind. Now I can still get the boomerang, or where you would normally get the boomerang. The hammer's powerful, but it's just really, really short range. Rupees. Cool. Time to the dungeon. Actual dungeon. This is where you would normally rescue Princess Zelda. Captain Butt Gubbler here has the Master Key. And let's see what's in here. Super missiles. Okay, well, that's it for this episode, I guess. Can't think of anything else to do besides start dungeon hunting or going back to Super Metroid, which I could do, but without the morph ball, there's not much I can do. At least in the Desert Palace, I can avoid most enemies, and there is a heart container to get, which is outside. Oh, there's also a chest in the desert, so I guess next episode I'll go to the desert. Like, share, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. I will see you next time. Bye bye.